Yo, Cass, Tony here. Just want to give you that video I promised you. Just want to go over your website, your competitors, uh, show you what's important when it comes to SEO, what they're doing right, what right now you're not, and what we can do to get you up there with them, if that's what you choose to end up wanting to do. So, and by the way, folks, miss you at Sharewell. The company that was at that building before we went in, moved in, Quantum. They moved out and they took all their equipment with them. So now we've got two empty rooms. Some folks carry on your legacy though. They go down with their yoga mats into the room we used to use, and they do their best to emulate what you used to put us through. I get down there from time to time, but not as often as I should. I know. So. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long. Try to keep it under 10 minutes, and we'll see. We'll see where we get. So your website, you mentioned it's about 7 months old. Hasn't had a whole heck of a lot of time to mature, but the three things we want to focus on to get you in front of folks that are searching Google for keywords that might relate to you are content, backlinks, and citations. Content probably means something to you. Backlinks and citations may not. Content is essentially the amount of words on your, and by the way, if you hear any background noises, I'm sorry, my nephews are here. So there's four kids running around, and I've locked myself in my bedroom because that's the only place where they're not right now. So anyway, content is just the words you have on your specifically your homepage is where it's really important, because that allows you to put your keywords in that Google will look at to determine how to serve you up to its customers, its people that are browsing its website, its search engine, I should say. So Google has no idea what you are when you deploy a website on the web. The only way it knows who you are is by crawling the web page, looking at the text, gathering out keywords that it knows other people are searching for. And if you don't have those keywords on your website, you won't get found for them. So personal trainer Colorado Springs, for example, generates about 200, I think it's 200 searches a month. And I don't believe you have that keyword on your homepage. So if I say, personal trainer Colorado Springs, that doesn't exist or any variant of it. So Google is not going to serve you up for that. Also, your images here, if you have images on your web page, you can also name the images a keyword. So this one is just called classes. That's the name of the image. So that means nothing, it's a word, but it's not a keyword that we're interested in. If we go to one of your competitors, I think I found one like this guy, Train with Joe. He's, I think, the second biggest or second in line when I search for personal trainers, Colorado Springs. You could see this picture here, which was for his best personal trainer. It's got best personal trainer in Colorado Springs. So those are keywords that people are going to search for. People search best personal trainer wherever they live. It could be Denver, Colorado Springs, but you can tell this person is actually taking the time to do SEO proper. So first thing is we need more content on your homepage specifically, and potentially on other pages. You have approximately, when I did a word character count, 287 words. The top two in the rankings when you search personal trainer Colorado Springs, the top two that are not like Yelp and whatnot: Total Body Works and Train with Joe. So you had 287. Total Body Works has 465. Still not 1,000. We want to get to about 1,000 to 1,500. 637. Still not 1,000. So we've got room to beat these guys out. If we could get 1,000 words to 1,500, that's what Google likes to see. We can do that pretty easily. Um, Secondly, is backlinks. So your website here, when this tool Ahrefs I use, you have right now no backlinks. So what backlinks are your website URL that exists on other websites. So it's like a popularity contest. If corefitmsp.com happens to be on a bunch of other websites out there in the world, um, Google looks at that. It actually makes those links back to you and it gives you credit. It's like a vote for you. Um, you need to have votes. And those votes can be just your URL, or it could be some text that has your URL behind it. That's called an anchor. So the anchor text could be like personal trainer Colorado Springs, and it could be out on some strength training website. When somebody hovers over those words, they'll see that the URL under it is going to your website. That's called anchored text. That's important in SEO. Just getting your URL out on others' pages is important. You can see your top 2 competitors. Total Bodyworks, 160 backlinks. Not all backlinks are made the same. You know, some people can do some pretty weak SEO, and those backlinks don't mean as much. But anyway, 160 of them. Training with Joe has 55, so not a ton. So content shouldn't be that hard to outdo them with. Backlinks shouldn't be that hard to outdo them with. The keywords that these guys are getting found for, if you go to organic keywords, you can see these guys have 254. So personal training Colorado Springs, 200 a month approximately search volume. This guy's position number 2 according to this tool, which generates him about 24 clicks to his website. Personal training, personal trainer. These are totally different keywords, and they're both generating about 200 each. So that's just 400 right there, 400 potential clicks. These guys are third for personal trainer, 21. Personal trainers is a whole nother keyword, 150. Their 4th position getting 14. If you see this keyword difficulty, this number of 0 means this should be easy as hell to rank you for, man. Now these are pretty broad terms. They're not strength training or group training, but those keywords that you were talking about, they don't generate any volume because that's not how people search. You need buyer intent search words, keywords on your website. They're going to generate some calls that might not be your target clientele, but it's also going to generate some calls that are going to be your target clientele. So just these 3 keywords, trainers, trainer, training, that's 100, almost 500 potential clicks on your website if we get you up to position 1 there. I think we can do that over time. It does take some time, but we can definitely do that. So anyway, there's more keywords out there. Fact of the matter is we need content on your website that has those keywords intermingled in there. And yeah, that's where you get started. And then you start generating backlinks to those to your website with those keywords in the anchors. That's sort of how that works. The other part is, CoreFit, Fit Colorado Springs. When I look you up here, your Google My Business, it has you set as a gym. Okay. I don't think that's what you want. I think really you want personal trainer as your main category. The reason being, if you're a gym, you're going to be fighting with the likes of 24 Hour Fitness and everybody else out there when somebody types, if I type gym Colorado Springs, this map pack, you're not going to come up here at all because you're fighting against Anytime Fitness, Flex Fitness, Lifetime Fitness. I don't think that's your intent. I might be wrong, but I don't think that's your intent. If I say personal trainer Colorado Springs, which has all of those searches coming to it, this is really where I think you want to end up. Training with Joe is one of the guys we're looking at. So we need to change your category. The other part of it is, in order to get up to these top 3, which is where you want to live, in order to get more clicks, we need to get you those citations I talked about. And citations are nothing more like Nothing more than putting your name, phone number, and address out there on a bunch of different directories online like Yelp, Yellow Pages, things like that. Um, I did search for what your top two competitors have, and you have like 20 citations somehow out there. The other two had 30 and 40 or something like that. So I think if we get you like 100, 150 of those, which is not super expensive to do, we could get you way above those guys. And some of those citations actually give you backlinks as well. So that's the long and short of it, man. Content, backlinks, citations. We want to get you up here in the map pack for these keywords that are generating volume. We want to get you here in the top three. I'm sorry, the top of page one for these organic results here that are under the map pack. The way you get these is by those backlinks we talked about. The way you get up here is backlinks plus citations. And here actually is content and backlinks. So that's the long and short of it, buddy. You know, there's a lot more we can talk about. If you like what you're hearing, if you want to get more details, let's chat. You can call me on my phone, 719-338-1955, or hit me up on Facebook Messenger or whatnot, and we can find a time to get together. Cool, man. I hope everything's going well. Talk to you soon.